तू पूछ रहा है क्या हुआ? हाँ, अरे भाई परेशान हो गया हूँ डाइट कर करके। पहले किसी ने बोला शुगर छोड़ दो, तो शुगर छोड़ दिया। फिर किसी ने बोला इंटरमिटेंट फास्टिंग कर लो। अब पता नहीं क्या नया इंटरमिटेंट फास्टिंग आया, ये इंटरमिटेंट फास्टिंग कर लिया। सुबह खाली पेट ऑफिस आने लगा और वहां पे जाके सबको देखने लगा जब ब्रेकफास्ट कर रहे हैं तो देख के ऐसे फीलिंग आने लगी कि भाई मैं क्यों इन जैसा ब्रेकफास्ट नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, मैं क्यों भूखा हूँ। फिर व्हेन दिस डिडंट वर्क आउट, किसी ने बोला भाई कीटो डाइट कुछ होता है, कीटो डाइट कर लो। ये कीटो डाइट कर लिया। मतलब लोग ने बोला कि सेलिब्रिटी लोग कीटो डाइट करते हैं, कीटो डाइट कर लिया। अब डेस्परेशन में आके मैंने कीटो डाइट स्टार्ट कर दिया। उसमें पता चला कि दाल चावल रोटी सब्जी भैया आपका सब बंद हो जाता है, जिंदगी भर यही खाएं और यही बंद कर लिया। डेस्परेशन में आके मैंने वो भी शुरू कर दिया, ठीक है, दाल चावल रोटी सब्जी सब बंद कर दिया। कीटो डाइट करके जो मैंने 5 kg वेट लॉस किया था ना, 10 दिन में वापस आ गया जब मैं दाल चावल रोटी सब्जी खाने लगा। अब समझ नहीं आ रहा है मैं क्या करूं मैं इस पेट का। डू यू फाइंड दिस सिचुएशन रिलेटेबल? Are you also someone who has been trying out hundreds of diet which gives you result in a shorter period of time and then you gain all the weight back? And are you also someone who wants to be in their best shape of your life and live a happy and a healthier life but is not able to do because of your hectic schedule? And if the answer to all these 3 questions is yes, then I exactly know how it feels when you start losing your self-confidence just because you have gained some amount of body fat and now you're trying to avoid all the social gatherings because you are not able to fit into your favorite clothes. एक मिनट, तू कौन है भाई और हम लोग तुम्हारी बात क्यों सुने? Hi, my name is Kush Rathor. I am a nutritionist and an optimal fat loss coach who has been operating in this fitness industry from half a decade now. And I have transformed more than 300 busy working professionals from all around the world. Mind blowing yaar, impressive. Thanks. But few years back, I was also a corporate employee just like yourself and I have worked with companies like Amazon, Razorpay and PayPal. And I exactly understand your situation, that how stressful the work environment of these MNCs can get, which takes a toll on your health and well-being. And honestly, I have also been a victim of it. So during my corporate days, I had also gained a lot of weight and ended up looking like this, which you can see in the picture right now. And this literally shattered my self-confidence. And this was the time when I started to learn more about nutrition and how nutrition science works. And during these studies, I discovered a scientific system that immediately got my attention. I got introduced to how humans can lose weight in the most sustainable manner. And this was all backed up by science. I immediately started applying these techniques on myself and the results were unreal. I started losing fat like magic, and all this by eating my favorite and staple food that I was eating for years. After this, I went a step ahead and started helping my colleagues through the use of these techniques, and even they started seeing great results. And that was the time when the passion turned into profession. And after this, I finally decided to quit my job and got certified from one of the top international academies of fitness and nutrition, that was ISSA, and dedicated my life to help busy professionals just like yourself in their fitness journey. And over the period of last 3 months, I have spent a lot of time beta testing and continuously refining my 4-step secret optimal fat loss formula. And trust me when I say this, that this 4-step formula will help you to get into your best shape of your life, just like my hundreds of clients, without following a strict diet or without doing hours of cardio in the gym. Impressive. But अब ये जेम्स बॉन्ड की मूवी की तरह हाइप क्रिएट करना बंद कर और बता अपना 4-step का सीक्रेट फॉर्मूला. Okay, I promise I'll do it very shortly, but before that I want you all to meet Sayaf, who not just lost 14 kgs of fat but also got into the best shape of his life by following the 4-step secret optimum fat loss formula.
Kush, this video is for you. First of all, a big thanks to you. It's been a great support from your side to help me lose weight from 91 to 77. And I know it was a big challenge for me, but you made it more easier to accomplish my challenge, and it went really smooth. You have moreover guided me what nutrition my body requires and what quantity of food my body requires, which would help me maintain my weight further. And I know I'm gonna learn a lot from you in future as well. And yes, a big thanks to you once again. And yeah, we'll go further. Thank you.
After this, I also want you to meet Jaspreet, who is from Canada and is a mother of 2. And let's see how she lost her post-pregnancy weight of 8 kgs and got into the best shape of her life.
Hi everyone, my name is Jaspreet and I'm a mother of two. The younger one is around 9 months old, and I got in touch with Kush for losing my weight. So as everybody knows that before pregnancy and after pregnancy, how dramatically the body changes. So I was around 10 kgs more after my second baby, and I was literally struggling a lot to change myself and beyond my original weight, but that wasn't happening. So I got a reference and got in touch with Kush, and really happy that right now I am 59.60, which is almost the same weight as I was before. And all credit goes to Kush because he has done a lot for me. Really thank you, Kush, for all your efforts and hard work. So the plus point of Kush, I am right now in Canada, so he really helped me in my hours and during my daytime when it was nighttime of him. So that time as well he helped a lot in giving suggestions and giving idea that how I can improve more and more. So he was coaching me during my morning hours, firstly. Secondly, it was really wonderful that I never had to avoid anything. So I was eating cakes, I was eating chocolate and every possible thing which I like. So it was only that the portion was guided by him. So with him it was never like that you don't have to eat anything or you have to completely avoid something. So that was a second very ultimate thing about him. So he'll coach in that direction. So the third thing is that he's pretty flexible. So in case you are at times your cravings are dominant more, so that time as well he guide you that okay fine, you have had your one meal which was pretty heavy, so let's go and make our next meal proper. So to all my viewers who are viewing this, I would request if you are struggling like me to lose some weight after if you're planning to lose some weight, I definitely will tell you to get in touch with Kush because he is a real kind of angel. So that was the term, that's a term which I would like to give to him because he made me look like how I was before. So I'm right now fitting in my own old clothes, so which is like wonderful to me. So get in touch with him. His charges are very nominal, anyone can afford, and he will let you back in shape. So thank you so much, Kush.
I also want you to meet Priyanka, who lost around 10 kgs in less than 90 days without even going to a gym and eating her favorite foods.
Honestly, this is the first time I've ever consulted a dietitian. I had my own nightmares about dieting, but it was so wonderful with you that even after following up with you for over 3 months, I still feel so motivated. You have really helped me in following a better lifestyle. Mindfulness eating is what I have learned from you. I am really excited for the next 3 months as I still feel motivated and I think the job is still half undone. Thank you.
Also meet Jia, who is a CA aspirant and who lost nearly around 8 kgs in less than 90 days, and all this without even going to a gym and eating her favorite home cooked foods.
Hello everyone, myself Jia, and I started this journey with Kush in the month of May, and till date I have reduced around 8 kgs. I was the kind of person who hated to eat all the fruits and veggies, but because of his diet, it was very easy for me to follow the diet. It was like a daily routine for me. It was not at all hard to follow it. I'm very grateful for that, and thank you so much, Kush, that because of him I could reduce my weight. Thank you.
Okay, I'm very sure that after watching these mind-blowing transformation, your curiosity might have increased further to know this 4-step secret formula. So without wasting any more time, let's reveal this formula which have helped my clients and which can help even you to lose fat in the most optimal manner. Okay, so before I reveal the formula, I want to make sure that I am talking to the right kind of audience. So let me be very clear that this secret formula is not for you if you are okay to just blend in with the crowd, and this is also not for you if you don't believe investing in yourself. This is only for the people who wants to take charge of their fitness and wellness and want to put considerable effort in order to change their lifestyle forever. In short, this is only for the people who wants to become the best version of themselves. नहीं यार, ये अब एवरेज इंसान बन के रहने में कोई मज़ा नहीं आता. कुछ तो पॉजिटिव चेंज करना पड़ेगा अपने लाइफ में. I'm really glad to hear that. And trust me, by the end of this video, you will have a complete clarity on how you can lose fat in the most sustainable and optimum manner. Also, by the end of this video, I have a very special offer for you. So make sure you watch the video till the end. And now, without any further ado, let's get started. So the point number 1 is fundamentals of optimum fat loss. So most of the busy individuals think that they can Google things and fix their problem, but actually end up falling for shortcuts and scams. Actually, during my consultation calls, I have come across a lot of people who have been trying out desi nuskhes like having garam pani and having soft water and other things in order to lose their stubborn belly fat. But trust me, these desi nuskhes or shortcuts will never work. Moreover, it will waste your precious time and energy and will leave you disappointed. I also want to address the typical mindset that people have when they want to get fit, or let's say when they want to lose fat. So generally people have this mindset that they have to go to gym and work out for 2 to 3 hours every day in order to lose fat. They also have this mindset that they have to do hours of cardio daily in order to lose fat. And let's not forget that one also has this mindset that in order to get fit or in order to lose belly fat, you have to quit your favorite food and eat boring and bland foods on a daily basis. But trust me, the reality is completely different. You just have to spend 30 to 40 minutes in gym, and this can be even done at your home. And you don't really need to do hours of cardio in order to lose fat. Cardio is just a tool, and it should not be your primary point of focus during your fat loss. And trust me, here's the best thing. You can literally eat whatever you want and still lose fat if you know the skill of food quantification and portion control. And after this, if you're thinking that I'm just making random claims, then I want you to meet Vidya, who is from Canada, and she just had the same mindset like you, that I cannot eat this and I would not be able to eat this when I'm trying to lose weight. But after she got in touch with me, she lost around 9 kgs in 90 days, and all this by eating her staple food, favorite food. And let's see what she has to talk about her transformation journey.
Hey everyone, this is Vidya and I'm so happy to be sharing about my fitness journey with Kush. It was a wonderful journey so far and happy about how I lost my weight. The reason I'm saying this is because I have tried a lot of methods to lose weight. I went for a high protein diet. I also took some powders, but none of them worked for me and it was not the right way to either lose weight. And the minute I met Kush, I knew that I could do something, because he tried to educate me rather than giving a diet chart and asking me to follow it. He tried to educate me in such a way that I make a lifestyle and carry forward in my life. So it was a calorie deficit and I thoroughly enjoyed doing it. The reason, because it was not a restricted diet. I could eat whatever I want. Even if I am hanging out with friends outside, I knew how much I should eat, and that makes a lot of difference is what I say. And as far as I know, there are a lot of people that lose consistency while following a diet. But with Kush makes sure that at the end of the day he reaches out to you to know what you did the whole day, how you worked out, what you ate. So that is what is important when you're actually in a diet. The motivation someone gives plays a major role, and that happened with me too. And I would 100% recommend Kush if you're trying to lose weight or gain your strength.
See, honestly, I understand that establishing fundamentals for optimum fat loss can be challenging in the beginning. But if you have little dedication, patience and consistency, then it can be done. These fundamentals may seem insignificant, but over time they compound into significant improvement in our health and overall well-being. So here are some strategies for forming fundamentals for optimum fat loss. It's very essential to start small when forming fundamentals. I would recommend you to start with 1 or 2 small fundamentals that you can incorporate in your daily life. For example, it can just be a small habit, let's say drinking a glass of water when you wake up in the morning, or let's say going for a 10 minutes walk after your dinner. Small habits like this are easy to do on a consistent basis and can actually help you to build momentum for future. While forming fundamentals, it's essential to be very specific about what you want to achieve. For example, instead of just saying I want to exercise more, be very specific about what exercise you want to do. What would be the time of the day that you would be doing that exercise? This actually will help you to create a plan and set achievable goals. For example, you can say that I want to work out 3 days a week, which is Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and I will be doing 1 hour of workout after leaving from office at 6 p.m. Surrounding yourself with positive and like-minded people can help you to stay on track while formulating the fundamentals. Also, if you don't have a friend who has a similar mindset like you or a similar goal like you, try hiring a coach, because he would be the one person who would be there to continuously support and monitor your progress. But most of the people, instead of hiring a coach, try to Google fix things and end up giving up on their journey. In conclusion, forming fundamentals for optimum fat loss takes efforts and consistency, but at the end it's all worth it. I also want you to meet Arjun, who is in US and lost around 10.4 kgs despite having a very busy and hectic schedule, just by making few lifestyle changes to his routine. And let's see what he has to talk about his transformation journey.
Hey everyone, I just wanted to spend some time here and give a review of Kush Rathod Fitness. I got in touch with Kush Rathod earlier this year. Over the years, I have tried a lot of plans, a lot of diets. Not so much, but yeah, a lot, I think. So, but that overall consistency was not there. And the last 1 year, especially after my daughter was born, yeah, I'd let it off the hook a bit. So now, since if you look for experts in a genuine expert in the United States, you will find somebody. Then nutrition aspect, since I'm an Indian, so I eat dal, chawal, roti, sabji, chicken and all that, all those kind of stuff. So I can't suddenly switch my diet to sweet potatoes and yams and all. So yeah, I got in touch with Kush. He understood my situation, the kind of workouts I like, the setup of equipment I have, the limited equipment I have at home. Did a good document, detailed document, and said, okay, just don't have to work out every day, but just don't be in a situation where you don't work out at all. I lost around 10.4 kgs this year, around 6 months. I know it may not be like a drastic transformation, I understand 6 months 10 kgs, but yeah, I paced it that way, because my life certainly is busy. So sometimes you can have bad days, but it is more important to have more good days than bad days, is essentially what he taught me. Things you can obviously know for yourself, but if there is a guide who is an expert, definitely makes a lot of difference. Kush, I will really recommend him. Man, woman, whatever you are, whatever your diet plan is, he will work around with you. He'll work with you. If he doesn't know anything, he will understand, he will research on that, and he'll come back to you on that. I really like that genuineness on his part. And yeah, thank you. It's been a pleasure. Thanks. Cheers.
Point number 2, sustainable Desi nutrition plan. So before I talk about anything else, let me educate you about how fat loss really works. Or let's just say that how our body loses that extra bit of fat. Now understand that every individual in the world has a specific requirement of energy that they have to eat throughout the day, and these comes from calories. Now basically these calories come from 2 major areas. So the first one would be macros and the next one would be micros. Now when you further classify micros and macros, you get something which you are able to see on your screen right now. So macros consist of protein, carbs and fats, and micros consists of vitamins and minerals. Oh हेलो एक सेकंड भाई, ये क्या साइंस की क्लास शुरू कर दी तुमने? मेरे को MBBS नहीं करना है, मेरे को बस बताओ कि ये पेट कैसे कम करना है. पेट कम करना बता दो बस. Okay, let's get straight to the point. In order to lose fat, one must eat lesser than their maintenance calories, and this is also called caloric deficit, and this is where the game changes. सही. अब आए ना तुम लाइन पे. अब बताओ ये डेफिसिट कैलोरीज कैसे पता करते हैं? ओके, सो इट्स नॉट एनी रॉकेट साइंस. यू कैन यूज जस्ट दिस फॉर्मूला टू गेट योर मेंटेनेंस कैलोरीज एंड डिडक्ट 200 to 300 calories from that, and that would be your deficit calories. But before, let me tell you a very harsh truth, that diet plans don't work. So what I mean to say by this is that if you had ever tried any kinds of diets like intermittent fasting, low carb diet, keto diet or any diet, you are bound to gain that weight back because these are short-term fixes and these will never give you a permanent solution.
सही बोल रहे हो आप सर. मैंने भी इंस्टाग्राम के एक डाइटिशियन से डाइट प्लान लिया था जिनका ऑलमोस्ट 2 से 3 लाख फॉलोअर्स था, और उन्होंने मुझे ऐसा डाइट प्लान दिया था ना जहां पे मेरा नॉर्मल आटा का रोटी चावल सब खाना बंद हो गया था, और तो और वो मुझे बोलते थे कि हर दिन ओट्स का ही रोटी खाओ. इनफैक्ट मेरा चाय तक बंद करवा दिया था. जब मैं डाइट पे थी तो मुझे चाय के सपने आते थे हर दिन.
So I know there are so-called Instagram dietitians who take away your staple foods like dal, chawal, roti, sabzi and introduces something very fancy and new to your diet which is unsustainable for you to follow it in a longer period of time. And this was the same case with my previous client Nisha, who is based in UK, who is a big time foodie and had the same fear that she had to remove the staple food from her diet in order to lose weight, but I had promised her that ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं होगा and she would not have to leave her staple and favorite food. And after she got in touch with me, she managed to lose around 6 kgs and major inches losses from all part of her body. And let's see what she has to talk about her transformation journey.
This knowledge this guy this young guy has, because for his age having that amount of knowledge about exercise, about health, about nutrition is very great. I enjoy my food. I don't say that I eat in a very large portion, but I really enjoy my food and I don't like giving up on any of the food item, to be honest with you. And that is what Kush actually helped me with. He didn't let me stop eating any of my food. I have eaten everything. I joined with him. To be honest, I joined with him when the festive season started. So we have Ganpati, we had Navratri, we had Diwali, and now we have the Christmas coming. And I had enjoyed all my festivals. He actually taught about mindful eating and about portion control. And about, basic things like, walking, maintaining those minimum steps that you can do, taking out time for yourself, and that had really helped. I have managed to reduce around 6 kilos and I have not managed to gain it back, and that is I'm very happy about. This is a lifestyle change, I would say, that I have started following, and I will continue to follow. And this is all thanks to Kush, I would say. He's really very great, very supportive. He will never say, oh, don't eat that or don't do that. And if you are a foodie like me, I will definitely recommend that please take the guidance of Kush. All my best wishes to you, Kush.
तो क्या मैं भी अपना घर का खाना चावल दाल खा के वेट लॉस कर सकती हूँ?
Yes, exactly. And not just that, I even let my clients choose the food that they want to eat on their fat loss phase, and even after that they manage to lose fat. क्या मजाक कर रहे हो ब्रो तुम? हाँ? ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? No, I am serious. You see, when you learn the skill of food quantification, here's what will happen. You will never have to follow a boring or strict kind of diet plan. Also, you will not have to spend any extra amount on fat burners and diet supplements. And here's the best thing. You can literally eat whatever you want and still lose fat. And after all this, if you still don't believe me, I want you all to meet Rahul, who is based in Canada. And he literally ate biryani, paneer butter masala and managed to lose around 10 kgs in less than 90 days. And let's see what he has to talk about his transformation journey.
Hi guys, I'm Rahul and I live in Toronto, Canada, and I visited India. In December and gained a lot of weight. And my friend Vidya, she referred Kush to me. The benefits of being with him is he keep checking us, he keep pinging you and asking you for all the sending the pictures and send the photo pictures, and he keeping you posted with monitoring everything every day and following you time to time. With Kush we have these benefits. You can eat biryani, you can eat paneer butter masala, and you can still lose weight. That's the magic of the Kush. I really appreciate your help and guidance. I'll really take it forward in my life.
चलो यार, मान ली तुम्हारी बात 1 मिनट के लिए, बट यार मैं बिजनेसमैन हूँ, बहुत ज़्यादा ट्रैवल करता हूँ, मेरे लिए कैसे प्रैक्टिकल होगा ये फूड स्केल लेके जाना, वे करके खाना? मेरे लिए प्रैक्टिकल नहीं है ये सब. And not just that, I even create a personalized travel guideline and give it to all my clients that has the list of best food that they can eat during the travel, best snacking options that are low in calories, and this helps them to even make progress while they are traveling. So this is interesting. अगर ये skill सीख गया ना मैं, तो सच में मेरे को fat loss करने से कोई नहीं रोक सकता. Yes, that's very much possible. And now before we go on to the next point, I want you all to meet Riddhi, who had gained a lot of weight after her pregnancy, and after she got in touch with me, she managed to lose around 13 kgs without even going to the gym, just by quantified nutrition, and managed to get into her pre-pregnancy shape. And let's see what she has to talk about her transformation journey.
Hello guys, myself Riddhi, and I came in contact with Kush through one of my relative who was already consulting him. I had gained 14 kgs at a go through certain medications, but in today's date I have lost 13 kgs only and only with guidance, motivation and follow-ups done by Kush. I was not able to wear certain clothes, but after Kush's guidance, I am now able to wear my pre-pregnancy clothes again. During this process, I had a phase where I had trips, I had weddings at home, difficult at a point of time for me. But through constant support given by Kush, it was possible. So I was 66 kgs and now I am 53 kgs. Thank you, Kush, for all the support you have given me, and thank you.
एक सेकंड भाई, ये जिम विम करना मेरे बस की बात नहीं, मेरे पास उतना टाइम नहीं. हो गया, सुन लिया तुम्हारा सीक्रेट, बाय, मैं जा रहा हूँ. ओके, लिसन, बिफोर यू लीव, लेट मी टेल यू ऑल दैट इट्स नॉट मैंडेटरी फॉर यू टू गो टू जिम in order to lose fat. In fact, 80% of my clients have lost fat just through quantified nutrition and walking a certain number of steps throughout the day. And if you still don't believe me, let me prove it to you right now. Okay, so I want you all to meet Amit, who is a businessman and has a very hectic schedule and had fatty liver. But after he got in touch with me, he lost around 8 kgs and managed to reverse his fatty liver just through quantified nutrition and walking a certain number of steps throughout the day. And let's see what he has to talk about his transformation.
Hello people, I am here to give a testimonial to my good friend Kush Rathod, who has just been amazing guide, friend, philosopher and guide in my journey of weight loss and increasing my health in liver. I had fatty liver, so I wanted to do weight loss for reversing my fatty liver, which I was successful to do only because of Kush. I lost 8 kgs in 3 months, but let me tell you, I didn't give my 100%. You just have to believe Kush and do as he says, trust him and do as he says to the best of your possible abilities, and you will see a huge change in yourself, in your attitude towards life, and he is a very positive person.
You can also take the example of Mansha, who is a housewife, and she had literally lost the hope of losing weight, but after she got in touch with me, she managed to lose around 11 kgs in less than 90 days, and all through quantified nutrition, eating home cooked food and just walking certain number of steps at her home.
Hi, I'm Mansha Rathod. मैं 76 kgs की थी, और जब मैं कभी डाइटिंग नहीं कर सकती थी, मैं कभी ज़िंदगी में नहीं सोच सकती थी कि मैं कभी दुबली हो सकती हूँ या अपना वेट कम कर सकती हूँ. बट मेरी सिस्टर इन लॉ को जब मैंने देखा कि हाँ, जब वो इतना वेट कम कर सकती है, कृतिका चौहान, तो उससे मेरे को बहुत इंस्पिरेशन मिली थी. और कहीं ना कहीं मैं ये सोचती हूँ कि कोई भी विमेन अपने लिए स्पेशली अलग से कुक नहीं कर पाती है लॉन्ग रन के लिए, क्योंकि इतना घर का काम करके उसके बाद थक कर के अपने लिए टाइम नहीं निकलता. वो कर सकती है तो मुझे लगा मैं भी कर सकती हूँ. फिर उसने मुझे कुछ के बारे में बताया, एंड जब मैंने उसको फॉलो किया तो लगा नहीं कि मैं डाइटिंग कर रही हूँ, कुछ अलग से अपने लिए कुक करके या वैसे मेरे को अलग से करना पड़ रहा है. बहुत ही इजी था मेरे लिए, और मैंने करीब 11 kgs कम किया, जो कि मेरे लिए इम्पॉसिबल था. मुझे आज भी विश्वास नहीं होता है कि मैं आज 65 केजीज में कैसे पहुंची। 3 मंथ्स में मेरा 65 केजीज आ गया था और वो अभी तक स्टेडीली हो रहा है। तो थैंक्स टू कुश। और मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि जो लोग सोचते हैं कि ये हम नहीं कर सकते, तो उसको ये इम्पॉसिबल नहीं है। इतना इजी उसका डाइट प्लान है और जो घर पे है, जो घर पे बनता है, अपने लिए अलग से नहीं करना पड़ता। थोड़े से एफर्ट्स लेने, बस हो जाता है। Thank you.
Okay, so as you saw that my previous client Amit and Mansha managed to lose weight at home just through quantified nutrition and without going to a gym. But at the same time, I want to address 2 major misconceptions that people have about working out or about going to a gym. Point number 1, one feels that they have to work out 2 to 3 hours every day in gym if they have to lose weight. And point number 2, that people think that they have to do hours of cardio in the gym and do a hell lot of abdominal exercises in order to lose that stubborn belly fat. But you see, the reality is completely opposite. You just have to go to gym 3 to 4 days in a week and do a 30 to 40 minute session, and you will still be able to get great results if your workout is designed perfectly. And you really do not have to do hours of cardio in the gym daily if your nutrition is on point. You can just do 30 to 40 minutes of strength training 3 to 4 days in a week, and you will still be able to lose fat and look great. Moreover, the workouts that I designed for my clients can be done even at home without the use of any equipments, and you will still be able to burn a lot of calories, and it will give you an afterburn effect which will help you to burn calories even after 44 hours of your workout. Right now I want you all to meet Kushal, who is a musician and had gained a lot of weight during the lockdown days. After he got in touch with me, he managed to lose around 7 kgs, and all this just through quantified nutrition and doing some basic home workouts at home.
Hey guys, so my name is Kushal और मैं 3-3.5 महीने पहले कुश राठौड़ के कांटेक्ट में आया एंड इंस्टाग्राम के थ्रू ही आया बिकॉज उसकी काफ़ी सारी टेस्टिमनीज थी उसके क्लाइंट्स की। तो मैं वैसे तो काफ़ी दुबला पतला हूँ, बट लॉकडाउन में एज वी ऑल नो सभी लोग बहुत खा रहे थे एंड मैंने स्किनी फैट बहुत गेन कर लिया था मेरे टमी एरिया में, लव हैंडल्स में, ओवरऑल मुंह भी थोड़ा फूल गया था, बट नॉट इन द करेक्ट प्लेसेस, नॉट इन बाइसेप्स ट्राइसेप्स, क्योंकि एक्सरसाइज कुछ नहीं हो रही थी। सो आई कॉन्टैक्टेड कुश, टोल्ड हिम अबाउट माई कंसर्न कि मुझे एक अच्छी वेल मेंटेन बॉडी, ब्रॉड शोल्डर्स, ये सारा कुछ चाहिए। सो ही वॉज स्वीट इनफ टू गाइड मी वेरी वेल, नो BS, नो हाई अनरियल एक्सपेक्टेशंस, जो भी था बहुत ही क्लियर कट था। ही मेड मी फॉलो अ वेरी नाइस स्केड्यूल। अभी मैं हूँ म्यूजिशियन, तो मेरी सीजन टाइम आ गई, दैट्स व्हाई आई कुड जस्ट कंप्लीट हाफ ऑफ द गोल। सो हाफ ऑफ माई जर्नी वॉज अबाउट वेट लॉस, लूजिंग दैट एक्सेस फैट दैट आई हैड अराउंड माई टमी। तो आप लोग फोटोज़ में देख सकते हो दैट आई हैव ऑलमोस्ट लॉस्ट ऑल ऑफ दैट एक्सेस फैट। बैक में भी काफ़ी डेफिनेशन आ गया है एंड दैट्स ऑल बिन पॉसिबल बिकॉज ऑफ हिम। एंड आई एम लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड कि कुछ महीनों बाद ही मैं फिर से कुछ को ज्वाइन कर सकूं एंड फिनिश द सेकेंड हाफ ऑफ माई गोल, दैट्स ट्रांसफॉर्मिंग माई बॉडी एंड गेनिंग प्रॉपर मसल। सो आई एम रियली लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड टू दैट। एंड मेरी मॉम ने भी इनफैक्ट कुछ के साथ ही कोर्स करा था एंड उनको भी बहुत ज़्यादा फ़र्क देखने को मिला विथ रिगार्ड टू हर वेट लॉस जर्नी। And to anyone who is really looking forward to committing to themselves, to your bodies, he's the right person to go to. Cheers.
I also want you all to meet Richa, who had gained a lot of weight after her pregnancy, but after she got in touch with me, she managed to lose around 8.5 kgs and got back into her pre-pregnancy shape.
Hi, my name is Richa Rathore and I am a mother of 1-year-old kid. So post delivery मैंने कुछ 10 kgs weight gain किया था and I had given up hopes कि मेरा वापस से weight loss होगा and I'll be able to fit in my old clothes, but somehow then I got to know about Kush and I just talked to him and told him कि मुझे sustainable weight loss चाहिए। लाइक मैंने पहले भी कीटो, जनरल मोटर और पता नहीं क्या क्या डाइट प्लान फॉलो किया था, वेट लॉस भी हुआ था बट बाउंस बैक भी किया उसने। सो माय फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट टू कुश वाज मुझे एक सस्टेनेबल वेट लॉस चाहिए। सो ही इज़ लाइक कि हाँ हो जाए।
इंटरेस्टिंग। चलो ठीक है, बट मेरे दिमाग में एक बहुत बड़ा कंसर्न है। देखो, सबसे पहले तो आपने मेरा माइंडसेट ठीक कर दिया, उसके बाद आपने मेरे को एक न्यूट्रिशन प्लान दे दिया, फिर वर्कआउट प्लान दे दिया, अब मैं वेट लॉस करने लगा। ठीक है, बट प्रॉब्लम क्या आती है कि वेट लॉस करने के बाद जो वापस वेट गेन हो जाता है उसका क्या? अरे भाई वेट लॉस तो मैंने पहले भी किया था। एक डाइटिशियन थी इंस्टाग्राम में, 100 के फॉलोअर्स थे उसके, आपके तो पता नहीं होंगे कि नहीं, बट उसके 100 के फॉलोअर्स थे और उसने वेट लॉस करवा दिया मेरे को ओट्स वाली रोटी खा के। अब भाई ओट्स वाली रोटी कितने दिन तक मैं खाऊंगा? जब खाना छोड़ा, नॉर्मल रोटी खाने लगा, वापस वेट गेन हो गया। जैसे डाइट चेंज करता हूँ वेट गेन हो जाता है। इसका क्या सॉल्यूशन है? Trust me, I exactly understand what you have went through. People nowadays lose a lot of weight in a quick period of time and they gain all the weight back after their dieting phase. But trust me when I say this, that my last step will guide you to lose fat and never gain it back for the rest of your life. Point number 4, lose fat forever and become independent. Okay, so before I tell you that why you will not gain weight after the fat loss phase, let's quickly understand that why do people gain weight after their fat loss phase. The simple answer to this is you were following a pattern which is not permanent. Okay, so let's quickly understand this by the help of an example. Now let's say that you lost fat doing intermittent fasting. Now what basically happens in intermittent fasting is you skip your breakfast and eat the other 2 meals, which is lunch and dinner. Now when you have skipped your breakfast, you are ideally saving on 400-500 calories and you are just eating the other 1000 calories from lunch and dinner. Now after you have lost fat doing intermittent fasting and after a period of time when you start eating your breakfast, you will again introduce that 500 calories which you have stopped from intermittent fasting, and ultimately you will gain all the weight back. And the worst part is this loop will continue forever.
एग्जैक्टली यही हुआ था मेरे साथ भाई साहब। ये जो शिखा डाइटिशियन है इंस्टाग्राम पे, उसने मुझे 16 घंटे भूखे रखवा के मेरा वेट लॉस कराया था और जैसे ही मैंने 3 दिन ब्रेकफास्ट खाया उसके बाद 3 दिन में ही मेरा 2 किलो वापस से वेट गेन हो गया, बस 3 दिन में। इतने महीने का मेरा डेडिकेशन, पैसा, टाइम सब वेस्ट हो गया।
Look, I completely understand that a lot of people lose weight doing this restrictive diets or following a pattern, and after losing weight you again gain it back because everything that you do has not been strategized. And after all this, when you don't get the results because the planning has not been done proper, you end up following a new pattern or hiring another dietitian, and this loop again continues forever. अरे भाई तो ये vicious cycle से बाहर कैसे आना है? See, the answer is very simple. You need to work on your fundamentals, and after that you need to follow a customized nutrition plan that is literally designed according to your food patterns and your lifestyle, which has your staple food. And once this is in place, you can accelerate your fat loss by doing metabolism workout training and focus on body recomposition rather than just losing number on the scale. And now when you have finally started losing fat, you need to sustain it through the use of fundamentals that we have discussed in the point number 1. Just like my other clients who have shattered this vicious cycles, and let's see what they have to say.
Hi everyone, my name is Shalini. I am currently in Canada and I got to know about Kush through one of my friends, and I thought why don't I give it a try. When I started my journey with Kush, he just asked me for my diet preference and what I would love to eat every day. So he gave me a diet plan which I followed for like 3 months, and I almost lost 10 kilos during that 3 months, which has been amazing journey with him. And he's one of the best fitness coach you can ever find, because he always asks you for your updates and activities and like what you're eating and your food picture, because when you go to any other diet plan, they would give you diet plan and never get back to you, so which is not really motivating to like follow a diet, because you want somebody to be there with you and ask you like how you're doing every day. So that is like really good, and I would highly recommend Kush whoever wants to transform.
Okay, so before going on to the next step, let's see that what we have learned till now. Okay, so in the step number 1, we understood the mindset that we need to take the first step towards our optimum health, wellness and fitness. And we also understood what bare minimum non-negotiable things can be done to kickstart our journey. In the second step, we understood how we can eat our basic and staple food during our fat loss phase and still manage to lose weight. And in the final step, we learned how we can become independent for the rest of our life and get out of the vicious trap of following a diet plan or a diet pattern. So after all this, you have 2 options. Option number 1, do it alone. You see, self-learning is challenging because most of the people struggle to learn new things. We typically are most interested to learn things which we are already good at. And so when we start learning things which are new to us, it becomes uncomfortable and tough. Now honestly, when you do it all alone, there is no guarantee that you will be getting results. And you might be stuck in the same hamster wheel for years. Now honestly, fitness and nutrition is a very vast subject, and it took me around 5 to 6 years of continuous learning and spending lakhs of rupees to master this skill. And honestly, for you to learn and master this skill, it will require a hell lot of time, a lot of trial and error method, and you will need to spend a lot of money for it. Option B, do it with a coach. So as I already told that I have invested almost 4 to 5 years and lakhs of rupees in learning and mastering the skill of portion control and quantified nutrition in this area of fitness. Now you can just simply suck up all the information from me and get hugely benefited. And according to Warren Buffett and other millionaires, time is a very important asset. Hence, hiring a coach will exactly tell you what to do, and you will be saving on a lot of time, money and energy, which otherwise would have got wasted during the hit and trial method. You see, hiring a good coach will guarantee you that you will get results and you will achieve your goals, saving years of frustration. And if you're doing something that's important to you and is not working, it's important to get a professional help. So you decide which option you want to choose, option A or option B. So if you decide to choose option B, I promise to you that I will deliver all the tools that are required for you to transform. May it be your customized nutrition plan, your workout plan, the hand-holding support for 24/7, and each and everything that's required for you in order to lose weight and get transformed. And trust me when I say this, working with me would be worth of your investment. In short, option A has the following shortcomings: lots of trial and error methods, lots of wastage on money and time, and ultimately which will lead to failure and frustration. On the other hand, option A has the following benefit: you will be getting the exact strategy and plan in order to transform. You will definitely be saving out on a lot of time and energy, and trust me, this will guarantee your transformation and success. Now I want you all to meet Ankita, who has admitted that hiring a coach has helped her to achieve her fitness goal and to get a daily accountability in terms of her food, in terms of her steps goals, which ultimately helped her to reach to her fitness goals.
Hi, this is Ankita. कुछ और मेरा वर्कआउट वाला जर्नी अब ख़त्म होने चला, तो हमने दिसंबर में शुरू किया था. दिसंबर में मेरा वेट अराउंड 75 था और आज 65 है. तो नहीं लगा था कि वेट लूज़ करना इतना इजी होगा, लेकिन हुआ कुछ के वजह से. वो बोलते हैं ना, आपको एक अच्छा कोच बहुत ज़रूरी है, तो वो हमेशा मोटिवेटेड रखा कि हो जाएगा हो जाएगा. और जब शुरुआत हुआ तो लगा कि बहुत कुछ छोड़ना पड़ेगा खाने में, लेकिन ऐसा कुछ नहीं था. उसके चार्ट में सब कुछ इन्वॉल्व था, और इनफैक्ट हम लोग का चीट डे भी होता था. एटलीस्ट मैसेज में, कॉल में वो एनी टाइम आपके लिए अवेलेबल रहता है, एनी टाइम. तो वो बहुत बड़ा चीज़ है. एंड हाँ, आई एम हैप्पी. सोचे नहीं थे कि वेट लूज होगा, बट हुआ और बहुत अच्छा हुआ. और आपके टंग पे भी कंट्रोल हो जाएगा कि कितना खाना है, आपको पता चलेगा. कितना पोर्शन में खाना है वो आपको पता चलेगा. कभी कभी कुछ चीट डे में एक्सेस हो भी जाता था, तो बैलेंस हो जाता था, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. कभी मैं बोल भी देती थी कुछ एक पूरी हो गया, तो कुछ बोला था अच्छा ठीक है, एक दिन से कुछ नहीं होगा. तो ऐसे स्ट्रिक्ट कोच नहीं है. अच्छा था जर्नी, बहुत अच्छा. वेट भी लूज हुआ, सबसे बड़ा बात वही था, क्योंकि कभी नहीं सोचे थे कि वेट लूज होगा. बट थैंक यू कुश. और हाँ, आई एम हैप्पी. थैंक यू.
Okay, got it. But what do I exactly get in this program? मिलता क्या है? मतलब सिर्फ एक डाइट प्लान मिल गई या फिर और कुछ भी मिलता है? Okay, so honestly, this is not a program where you will be getting just a generic diet plan. In fact, you will be receiving everything which is customized according to your lifestyle, so that you can sustain it for the rest of your life. Okay, so for all these 90 days, you will be in constant touch with me, and I'll be monitoring you through WhatsApp messages and calls. You will be getting a 24/7 support wherein you can reach out to me at any time of the day. Your empty stomach weight and food pictures has to be sent on a daily basis, and I will be reviewing it and giving you necessary feedbacks so that you progress on a daily basis. And this will make sure that you are completely accountable to me. At the end of your day, your daily steps and workout videos will be reviewed by me, so that you are not performing any workout in a wrong manner. If I have to summarize this, it's like literally having a personal trainer and a nutritionist in your pocket, which will address all your doubts and queries and resolve it on a daily basis. And now before you decide to enroll in the Optimum Fat Loss and Wellness program, let me be very clear that I work with people who are 100% committed that they want to achieve their fitness goals. I want to work with people who are open to feedbacks and are ready to take actions on it. People who are curious to learn how human mind and human body works so that they can decode it. ये सही है. नहीं यार, बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम वेस्ट कर लिया. मतलब YouTube में वीडियोस देख के, अंकल आंटी से पूछ के, ये व्हाट्सएप यूनिवर्सिटी से कुछ भी कॉपी करके, बट कुछ काम नहीं करता है. आई गेस आई रियली नीड सम प्रोफेशनल गाइडेंस एंड हैंड होल्डिंग सपोर्ट, तभी कुछ हो पाएगा. तो ठीक है, फिर व्हाट इज द एनरोलमेंट प्रोसेस? हाउ डू आई एनरोल विथ यू? दैट्स रियली ग्रेट. Now you can click on the button below and fill the application form, because this form will decide whether you qualify for the strategy call or not. Because we really don't want to work with low-key loop window and price shoppers. So fill it as if you mean it. I'm your Optimum Fat Loss and Wellness Coach Kush Rathod. Super excited to connect to you.